Yo, it's going off right now. Influencer boxing has just got exciting again. HSTIKKYTOKKY and a good friend of the Shaun Jones Fighting YouTube channel, Wade Plem, or Wade Concept, some of you guys might know him as, have just had an altercation at the latest Misfits event. Now, some of you might not have known there was a Misfits event yesterday. We had Deji fighting, we had FaZe Jarvis fighting, we had another friend of the channel, Warren Spencer, fighting, and it was a pretty decent card. I didn't watch it all, but I watched all the highlights, and there was some good fights on it. Now, HSTIKKYTOKKY was meant to be fighting on this card against the former Love Islander, I think he was. Now, the guy who HSTIKKYTOKKY was meant to be fighting was called Masai Warrior, and the fight was called off in the end. I'm not too sure why. HSTIKKYTOKKY said Masai Warrior pulled out, but then I'm seeing stuff going around that there's a warrant out for HSTIKKYTOKKY's arrest in Qatar because he crashed his 200 grand McLaren and didn't stop for the police or something like that, but I don't know if that's rumours, but then it was on the Daily Mail website. I've got no idea. Here's HSTIKKYTOKKY confronting this Messiah Warrior.
But bro, why did you pull out, bro? Bro, why did you pull out the fight? Bro, I wanted to fight, bro.
Stop, bro.
Why did you pull out the fight?
Stop. You know I didn't pull out.
You
You're
did,
talking
bro.
about some shoulder injury.
Bro, I wanted to fight. Why did you pull out the fight, man?
Harrison, stop
I was so excited, bro.
Harrison, stop that, bro. Stop that.
Bro, I was excited,
Harrison,
man.
Stop that.
Oh.
What's he doing?
Mate, guys pulling out of fights is jarring, bro. Sake, man.
Right, so he's saying that Masai Warrior pulled out, but then Masai Warrior was saying that he pulled out. Yeah, so HSTIKKYTOKKY pulled out with a shoulder injury, as far as I'm aware. He also had this little altercation as well. I can't wait for HS to get humbled. HS did handle him there, and he is a strong lad, so I think anyone who's going up against him will have a little bit of a tough time. But I do think HS's ego is going to get in the way of his success. I don't think he takes training that seriously, and he only really trains when he's got a fight coming up. Anyway, onto this altercation between him and Wade Concept. So here's what happened. Wade was in the process of talking to KSI. I want to fight. Everyone's saying this is turning into WWE shit. KSI's fake laugh. Ha 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 ha. But I do think that's the direction that Misfit should go. Don't try and be a professional boxing organisation because it never will get that respect. You're best just sticking with the sports entertainment world. Keep it a little bit goofy, a bit crazy, a bit funny.
You want to fight, huh? Why don't you fight the man, the myth, the legend, the future Misfit,
And the crowd goes mild. It's quite dead here as well, isn't it? Then again, this is after the fights. I think is after the fights. Or is this in between fights? HS saying, I don't need to train for you. And there's a part of me that thinks he's serious when he says that. He didn't really train for the George Fenson fight. And to be fair, he really didn't have to train for that fight. George was terrible. He shouldn't have been in there with him. But if HS doesn't take this fight seriously, Wade's going to piece him up. He's going to pick him apart. Has Wade got the same amount of power that HSTIKKYTOKKY's got? I mean, I don't really know. There's not too much footage of him out there. He's got a little bit of sparring footage of himself, like, what was it? Maybe about 10 months ago, a year ago. And he was a little bit displeased with himself because he was sick, he was out of shape, kind of like me, how I was, and I related to him. You know that you're capable of so much more, but your body just won't let you, it just won't respond. And he got a lot of hate and a lot of stick for that sparring footage, just like how I did. But Wade did a video 20 odd hours ago, and he said, listen, I've been training in the background, and I'm coming for HSTIKKYTOKKY, and this is where it escalated.
Easy work. Shut up,
don't wish any ill will on anyone, but I hope Wade absolutely batters HSTIKKYTOKKY. I would love to see it. He's so cocky. He thinks he's the man, and well, maybe he is. He earns a lot of money. He gets beards. He can somewhat fight, and they are some pretty decent metrics to measure yourself by, but he threw a little cheap shot at good old Wadey there. Wade's got his hands behind his back. HS threw a little slap, then laughs in Wade's face. HS is so smug. I asked him to do an interview like last year on the build-up to one of his first fights that got cancelled in the end, and he said he'd only do an interview with me if I paid him $1,000. I was like, fuck that, I ain't paying you $1,000 for an interview. So maybe I've still got a little bit of a bee in me bonnet about that. It's all fun and games though. Right, so here's another angle and better audio of this altercation.
I challenge myself, man. That's it. They say he's the big bad boogeyman around here. Easy work for me.
Also, some of you may have noticed that I've made some decent gains over the last couple months. That's because I too am training my ass off. I'm in the gym 4, 5, 6 days a week, lifting weights, getting stronger, rebuilding muscle, and I'm doing so by using my own Apex Athlete app. It's my own fitness app, and because it's the Black Friday weekend, I've got a huge offer on at the moment. For this weekend only, you can join my Apex Athlete app and get a 7-day free trial. Try before you buy. And also, when you use the code APEX20, if you decide to stay on after the 7-day free trial, you can get 20% lifetime discount. That's a 7-day free trial and a 20% lifetime discount. If you want to get in fantastic shape, maybe you've got a lot of weight to lose, maybe you just want to tone up, you want to look more athletic, maybe you want to fill out your frame and fill out your t-shirts a bit more, with a little bit of patience and a little bit of discipline, in at least 12 weeks, you could drastically transform your physique, your mindset, your health, your body, your strength, your fitness, all of the above. So first link in the description, boys, and I'll see you inside. Right, now Wade did this interview and I found what he said to be pretty interesting right here.
We're going to keep training as hard as we have been, 6 days a week, sometimes 7, 2-a-days, and just go.
He's already been training 6, 7 days a week, twice a day. The man's been putting in work, and although this might be his first fight, I love that work ethic. We've got HSTIKKYTOKKY talking about, I don't really need to train. I don't need to train for you. HSTIKKYTOKKY's coming in here with the mindset that he's gonna batter Wade Plem, and he hasn't even seen any footage of him, whereas Wade is coming in with a bit more of a humble mindset, but determined and willing to put the work in. And he says this here.
How many rounds are you be contesting with HSTIKKYTOKKY? 5. We're at 5 right now. So that's a lot, you know, for a first timer, for a guy that's going to be going in 10 ounces. My cardio's got to be on point. Yeah. We're working on that. I hate running. Listen, I hate all of it. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate training. I hate all of it. But this is where discipline comes in. This is where I changed my life, not only through this fight, but just through putting myself in brutal situations where I have to decide each and every time that you're either going to walk out that door or you're going to come back in the next day. And I keep coming back in. So
what I'm getting from this is, yeah, Wade hates training, but he understands that it's necessary in order to get the outcome that he wants. He understands it's about discipline, and I just think that mindset is hard to bet against. Whereas HSTIKKYTOKKY, you know, he likes to blaze up. He likes to live the lavish lifestyle. Okay, he's definitely got natural ability. He's got a bit of a karate background. But what have we seen HSTIKKYTOKKY do? Think about it. We've seen him have a few street fights. He had a street fight against Zerge, who's a big marshmallow and couldn't punch to save his life. We've seen him have a couple other street fights with people who didn't really want it and who he's outsized massively. HSTIKKYTOKKY kind of reminds me of one of these people who picks his fights wisely. You never really see him picking on people who are bigger than him. And okay, at 6'2", 6'3", it's hard to find people who are bigger than you. But from his little street fights that I've seen, it's often his victims that are a lot smaller than him, and they look like they wouldn't say boo to a goose. Wade is actually bigger than HSTIKKYTOKKY. I think he's 6'4". HSTIKKYTOKKY isn't going to be able to bully Wade around in there. Okay, and the one actual boxing fight we've seen from HSTIKKYTOKKY was against that George Fensom lad, who even I could have battered in the worst shape of my life, and I was terrible. I couldn't even throw a punch a year and a half ago. But in that fight, HSTIKKYTOKKY's hands were dropping down. He's punching like this, winding up, throwing the right hand. Predictable left hook every single time. And Wade, being the commentator and analyst that he is, he's got a lot more fighting material on HSTIKKYTOKKY to break down and look at his tendencies than HS has got on Wade. And let's face it, HSTIKKYTOKKY isn't trying to improve his fight IQ. He's just going in there with the mindset of like, I'm going to batter you, I'm going to batter you. Wade will go in there with the mindset of like, I'm going to outbox this guy. So guys, it's no surprise, I'm rooting for Wade Concept in this fight. What do you guys think? Okay guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Appreciate you all. Like the video, subscribe for more. See you tomorrow.